Lawnarchy, what's happening? It's your man PL. You just heard the sounds of DJ Jamel Rockwell in a Prelude Redux from January 28th this year.
I'm live from Cancun.
You heard?
Yeah.
For the Rileys.
Before we get into too deep into everything, as you see, we have a large segment of guests this evening, and we are extremely excited about that. But before we let you know who they are, let's check in. For those unfamiliar, we check in before we get started every week. Where we just espouse about our past week, how you feeling mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. You know what I'm saying? If your knees is cracking and you feel like talking about it, this is your platform for that. As you know, we're real big mental health advocates here on the Lawnarchy, and we'd much rather have you talk to us than me have to talk to your pastor at your funeral. So, you know what I'm saying? Just
Big facts.
we don't want to sound drab or dreary about nothing, but that's just we're gonna cut through it. We all grown, and I'd rather have my friends here than gone. Straight up. And if I can do anything to, even if it's just being a listening board, shit, I got 2 ears. Mm-hmm. So, Brother Nevis.
Yes, sir.
Yo, my man, my mellow.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing this evening, man?
I am good.
How was your week, my brother?
Man, it was great, man. It was great. I can't complain at all. And who cares if you complain anyway, right? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I got my son here. My son been here with me all summer, man. Just building with him, man. Just getting, things together and connecting with him, man. Showing him how Pops get down. And it's been a lovely thing. He helped me out immensely just getting things focused and put in order. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I've been loving that. He loving being with Dad. I'm loving having son. You know what I mean? Y'all know how that go, everybody who got him. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that is good. Other than that, just cooking. Making new beats, working on these new LP I'm about to drop real soon.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's been long overdue, for me to put out something for the city.
Hold on, but we gonna talk about that. But I don't want to do that in the check.
There we go.
We gonna.
That's how I'm doing.
Devote some specific time to that.
Yes, sir.
Loaded Beats, my man, my mellow. It's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
I'll be tracking you on Instagrams. You know what I'm saying? Checking you out. You be dropping some shit. I'll be like,
Yeah.
How was your week, my brother?
My week was good, man. I bought a new bed this week, man.
Hey, bro, that's big.
It be the simple things in life that just make you happy.
There you go. There you
I
go.
bought that motherfucker. Boy, I ain't leave for 2 days.
You got to take care of yourself, man. Like the people don't realize how important that is.
Sleep.
You're spending half of your life during the time you own that mattress. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
On that damn thing. It better be right.
Yes, sir.
And I went from firm to soft, bro. And I was always going firm. I'm gonna switch it up.
Yeah.
Man,
What a difference.
I like firm, but I did go to a firm memory foam, and that's still a little softer.
I got a foam gel joint.
Ooh.
This nigga's fancy out here. You know?
Oh, that sounds hot.
I'll say the purple shit.
Nah, it wasn't the purple shit. They had the purple shit, right? But they wanted a little bit too much.
Okay.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm get this foam gel shit.
Yeah, that purple's money, dog.
Facts.
That purple is money.
Yeah, I looked into that, and it was more than my pay grade.
I wanted to try it out because the shorty was busting the eggs on that joint. Like, what?
Right.
They wasn't busting. Yeah, the purple.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't remember the name of that
old
mattress,
commercials.
but I found a mattress, Nature Sleep. Man, I went on ahead and hustled on Marketplace this time, man, and found one. That motherfucker was still in the wrapper.
Yeah.
It was like my elderly mother lived in my house, so I had this mattress for the shit, and it didn't last long.
Right.
Got it for like $100.
What?
They be sleeping.
$100, Cali King, fucking 12-inch phone memory.
That's a steal.
Hey,
Man, Marketplace, I be finding
Bro.
everything.
That's a steal.
look, I had to start going to the chiropractor because because I had to get adjusted for the shitty sleep that I had been having on my old lumpy ass mattress.
Right.
So I had to go to the chiropractor so that I could sleep on the new mattress comfortably.
Yeah, let me adjust me real quick. So
Shout out unrestricted chiropractor.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Now, y'all know I'm terrible with names.
Yeah.
So we're going to speak to the queen right now.
Yeah. Tiza.
Tiza.
Yes.
Tiza. Okay.
Tiza Malad.
Yeah.
How was your week, Miss Tiza?
My week is going it's intense. I'm a keep it real. I started a new job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself because I started this new job and I'm learning new things. So it's intense, but I got it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's
Yeah.
That's,
So that's where I'm at this week.
Yeah.
Never be afraid of learning new things.
Ain't nothing like ain't nothing like new employment. New employment is that's like first day of school type shit. You know what I'm saying? You kind of you don't know anybody for real. You gotta
Facts up.
hey, crowd get hype. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
With it.
We're not tamping down no energy.
Oh no,
Right.
None of that.
You know what I'm saying? I try to work it like the preacher do. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have the ushers make sure she all right.
Yes, sir.
Those with the white gloves.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Those with the white
saying?
gloves.
Yeah.
They don't say nothing. They
One
just
hand
go.
behind, one arm behind the back. One.
Right.
They just gonna come up. They just gonna come and link up.
Right.
Give her space.
You stupid. Those with the white gloves.
All right, Tony.
Yeah.
Hey.
See, I tried to remember. I got a little brother named Tony.
Yeah.
So I always try to make sure that I remember Tony's.
He a cool motherfucker.
And
Yeah.
he is the coolest motherfucker.
Yeah.
You ain't never met a weird
He is,
Tony before.
Right.
I done met some weird Tonys, but they were still cool.
Still
He must have been Anthony. He must have been
Yeah.
or the Antonio ass
Tony.
nigga. Or the Antonio ass nigga. He would have
Spelled T-O-N-I-E.
No, it's tones. It's tones. It's tones.
He an Antonio ass nigga.
It's Tone.
You know they made Antonio ass niggas be like, all right.
Oh man.
No, you just call me Tone.
Yeah, but it's Tony.
So
though.
I'm not
how was
passing
your
you
week,
the
Tony?
blunt, brother.
Nah, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm on 10 toes. You know what I mean? I'm alive. So I'm always good, man. My week is motherfucking busy, though. Like, I've been starting this new position as well at this old-ass company. And it's been motherfucking busy, but it's been quick. You know, the busy work make the day go by fast. So I ain't
Amen to that.
complaining.
I ain't
You know
never
what I'm
mad at
saying?
that.
So, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh shit, we got to fight? Oh,
No, we good.
Well, we already had a toad. Might as well have a-
Bro!
fucking right.
Yeah, we sure need to bring that up real
That
quick.
motherfucker came out from
Well, hold on,
Narnia.
let's finish up real quick. Jason, how was your week, man?
Shit, it was good until this morning.
Damn.
Honestly, I live in a 5-building complex, and the building that's right next to mine burned down last night.
Oh, fuck!
It was kind of crazy.
Yo, is everybody alright though?
Well, every human lived, but
The pets.
Oh damn.
yeah, honestly, an old lady, she had to jump out she was on the second floor.
What?
Yeah, she had to jump out. It was crazy. Like, it was all over the news today.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
Oh, my fault, man.
Nah, I guess she was cool, but couldn't nobody say the dog, so.
Damn.
Oh, man.
R.I.P. to the dog.
Yeah, no doubt.
Damn dog.
Love dogs.
Yeah.
But I say, besides that,
Just don't let
everything
me
else
see
is
you
straight.
shoot no dogs.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Glad you made it out in one piece, G.
Yeah, and I'm saying everybody
for
got
real.
insurance.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For real, man.
Yeah, and that's a note to everybody listening. If you are renting your where you live, get you
Renter's
some
insurance.
renter's
Insurance.
Renter's
It's only about
insurance.
$20-$25
It
a
ain't
month.
even that. It's for real. You can get it for 15.
It's like $100 a year. Yeah.
Oh, see, when I had it,
15.
you know, I had like the super duper Geico.
Oh,
So, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I was paying a little probably more exorbitant fees.
But you can get enough coverage for about 100, 120 a year, something like that.
Yeah, so
I'm writing
renter's
everything
insurance
down.
that covers fire, covers theft in a lot of cases. It covers flood damage, water damage. Get that shit. I'm telling you, I had a leak in my roof at I almost said where it was, but you know.
I know what you're talking about.
And I had renter's insurance. I had a TV that got fucked off. Renter's insurance cut that check.
Yeah,
I had I should have got another TV, but I was spending on studio time.
Yeah, you know how it go.
Right.
Yeah. Invested somewhere else.
Right.
Yes,
That's
sir.
still an investment.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about my week. My week was interesting.
Yeah, bro.
We had some. I don't have new employment, but there was a shift in the employment structure.
Yeah.
And everybody's kind of got different roles now, so it's been adjusting to that. And then a cousin of mine passed this week, Nancy Miller Autry.
God bless you.
She had been battling cancer for a minute, so you know, unfortunately, everybody's time does come to an end. But she did well by the dash, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, you know, week was up and down. Life's a roller coaster. Can't appreciate the good without the bad.
Yeah.
And I don't consider that necessarily the bad. You know, it's heart wrenching in the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I said, she did good by the dash. You can't ask for too much more than that.
To piggyback off that, I had a stepmother. She passed away from the same thing, cancer. We had her memorial today, Margaret Alexander. You know what I mean? She passed from cancer. So, yeah, man. God bless the dead, man. And, you know, they live on. No more pain. You know what I mean?
But
Absolutely.
you know, the most beautiful part about it is we gained ancestors.
No doubt.
You know what I'm
More
saying?
strength
And
on the other
the
side.
ancestors always know a bit more than we do.
There you go.
And you know, like I said, it's heart wrenching in the time being, but shit, she gonna tell me something later on.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, quit fucking up. I'm gonna be like, oh,
There you go. You'll feel it. Yeah. You'll feel it.
Rock, how was your week, man?
Well, hate to do it, but we're gonna continue the RIP train.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to my uncle Sherman Fisher Jr.
All right. R.I.P.
Cancer as well. Gonna miss that guy, man. It's y'all, those that follow the show, y'all know the struggles I've had with loss.
Yeah.
Over the past year, 2 years, man. We just gonna hold it together.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
In lighter news, my fucking TV went out.
No.
Oh, bro.
That'd be the worst.
Bro. Oh, bro. Hey.
That'd be the worst.
Hey, man. And I mean, looked at that motherfucker go out too.
No.
Watch the whole
I'm watching the shit.
the whole scene.
I'm watching Netflix and shit, and I'm like, it went black, and I'm like, Netflix don't go to commercial. What the fuck's going on? And I'm here, but then I'm still hearing the movie, so it just the screen went out.
Yeah.
Dang.
I get a text at about 8:15 that morning.
Damn.
Damn, TV went out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just waking up, and I was like, he's out.
But
I couldn't think of nothing else to say. I was like, he's out.
But what I took this as is it went out right before football season, right? That just means I was supposed to make a move. Right.
Now, I did make the mistake of telling him. I said, "Now I was at Walmart a couple weeks ago getting some lotion and deodorant, and I saw some big ass TVs for like $388." He was like, "How big were they?" I was like, "I don't know. It's big ass TVs, man."
Yeah.
So he went somewhere and got an even bigger ass TV than the ones I saw.
I did a little upgrade. I went on ahead and got me a 65.
Hey, there you go.
Walmart be having the most weirdest unionist prices ever.
I actually did Best Buy. I ended up going to Best Buy. Oh, you know what? If they gonna get that plug, they gonna get my motherfucking complaint too. Hey.
No, they might not get the plug because I'm quick to edit some shit out.
Yeah. But
as a matter of fact,
but
me right quick. I need.
But go ahead, bro. What do you think? Yeah, man. TV shopping is a kind of it's not like shopping for a car, but it ain't like going for deodorant and right?
It's like
so,
got a preference.
So I'm doing a little research, and I went to Walmart and I saw something I could buy, but not what I really wanted, right? Because I got the Fire Stick inside the TV. I got the Amazon TVs. I like them. And they didn't have none of them at Walmart, so I was like, let me just go check out Best Buy. And we get there, and it felt a little weird because we got checked in like we was at the cell phone store.
Put your name on this list.
Yeah. They was like, what can we do for you today? Like at the front door. what can we do for you?
You don't remember they did that when we went and I got my Bluetooth for the car?
I forgot.
At Best Buy?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Best
When they started doing that?
Yeah.
When we walked in, there was a dude there. He was like, "Hey, what's happening, brothers?"
Word?
Hey, brother. Oh, yo, dude.
You lying, yo.
Hold on.
Yo,
stop.
No, that's real talk. That's exactly how that shit went down. And
brothers,
and he was like, what can we help you find today? And I was like, well, I'm just trying to get a Bluetooth adapter for my car.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, okay, well, normally we'd have you sign up, but that's something I can help you with right now. He pointed out to where
That's
it was.
why I forgot about that.
And he pointed to where it was. And I was like, thanks, little white dude. He was like, it's all good, brother. And I was like, this interaction was a little uncomfortable. I don't know how I really feel about what just went down.
So they signed me in, and I was like, I'm looking for the open box TVs because I'm trying to get the open box deal first.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you just go off on that corner over there, and then they was like, give me a few minutes, and I'll get somebody to come over there and help you, right? And I'm thinking, okay, no worries. Somebody will probably come out there and try and mac me down anyway. Yeah. when I'm traveling around the TVs. So I get to looking at TVs. I see the one that I was eventually gonna buy straight up, right? The 65-inch Insignia Amazon TV, right? It's like $380. It was like $380. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, let me see if I can find any deals. Looked at the other TVs. They were all smaller. I didn't want to fuck with it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and get this. And I started looking around. And I'm like, damn, ain't nobody came back here yet. I was like, all right. But I see people walking in and out. And then a dude walked out and was like, hey, can I help you with something? I was like, yeah, I want that TV right there. And he was like, oh. He's like, well, I'm with the warehouse crew. They don't let me ring up anything. But did you get checked in? Yeah, I got checked in.
What?
Yeah. So just give a few minutes. We're gonna get somebody to you. We'll get you taken care of. Okay. And I was like, all right. Now while they doing that, I'm like, I'm just gonna take a few minutes to look up some reviews on the TV that I think I'm getting, just to make sure I'm right.
All right.
All right. And I'm looking up reviews is good, but what started coming up is that before I even went to Best Buy, I looked up this TV, and I looked up. There was some review. There was something about Best Buy, and I was like, I wonder why this TV is so cheap here, and whatnot.
Cheaper than Walmart.
Yeah. And I was looking up stories on Best Buy, and apparently they in trouble.
Ooh.
They ain't nobody got staffing.
Wow.
Nobody got staffing.
We're going to Best Buy now. Like,
Yo, they close at 7.
yo, that's
Wow.
They close at 7 now.
Hey,
so deep. But you know who's worse though? Family damn dollar.
But hold on. It took. I sat there for 25 minutes
Wow.
waiting on somebody. 2 dudes came out, was like, "We'll be with you in a second," and it burnt out that way.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
I sat there and ordered the fucking TV for pickup.
Yeah. Right there in the store.
And it was like, yeah, it's gonna be like an hour. I'm like, fuck, I'm leaving.
Yeah, right.
And I just came back and picked my shit
Just
up.
drop it out. Yeah.
An hour though, what they gotta do? Like,
Best Buy has forever had the worst customer service.
Bro, I didn't know it was, but I didn't know it was that hard time.
You're not buying a cell phone. You're not getting no service.
It's literally a trap house in there.
Damn.
Best Buy was
Not
lit
a
back
trap
in the day.
house.
I thought
It's
you
a
was gonna
trap
say,
house
"Yo,
in
I'm
there."
from the warehouse. You just
No.
slide me $100."
But see, when I did the pickup, I'm fucking with the warehouse boys now.
Okay.
And they like, "What's your order number?"
Yeah.
No problem, homie. Here, take this little Echo Dot speaker. You get that for free. Take that. Hold that. Hold that. Yeah, that's on there. And then give me, and then pull up, and I'm gonna throw the TV in the back of your truck.
Yeah.
Not to pull up.
Not
Gotta love. Hey.
Not drive.
Yeah, no,
You gotta
no,
love
pull up,
over here.
pull up in the
You
front.
supposed to know where that's at. Where it's
the
at.
warehouse.
Vicinity.
You gotta love the
Yeah,
warehouse.
just pull out, and I'm gonna wheel it on out to you, brother.
Pull up, man.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Just stay right there.
Just pull out.
Slide forward. Slide forward. That's you.
And I'm like, I guess I should be fucking with the warehouse
Hey,
boys.
for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, throw them.
Yeah. They come bring you some shit. They know ain't nobody gonna
They ain't
miss.
trying to have no conversation.
Yeah.
They want an order number.
Just give me,
And for you to be ready to take your shit.
So when they go back to break.
That's what's up, bro. 65.
I swear to God, but within the
65
next
inch.
year, you ain't even gonna be able to walk into Best Buy. It's just gonna be a door. Like, it's gonna be a fucking trap house.
Yeah.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
Bring it out to
With the
it's gonna be a
slide.
window.
With the
and you
slide.
literally drive up to that motherfucker when they slide that shit off onto you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what you need? Oh,
I got you.
All right, P. Yeah. All right.
What you
P,
need,
go ahead.
fool?
Go ahead, P.
If you don't know the knock, you ain't getting it.
Yeah, right.
you don't got the number.
You the
can't get in the
feds.
slot.
Hey man, he's straight shooter, man.
That's my password.
Hit me 3 times, man.
Yeah, your whole phrase to say. Oh shit.
All right. So I'm glad everyone, you know what I'm saying, had decent weeks for the most part. I'm excited by new employment. And I'm not just saying that it's not on no bullshit. I really am excited by new employment because that's new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? And usually a step further in what it is you're doing. So I'm all for that. Sometimes I hate my job,
Hey.
What?
You know?
but you know I figure but I also we'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't pay me to advertise.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And when I tell you where I work, you're gonna be like,
I get it.
Yeah. So, for those who are not familiar, this isn't everybody, but these are the founders, if I'm not mistaken, of C.E.D. Correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. My inclination of C.E.D. was, I thought it was, or interpretation, I thought it was create every day. I don't know where I got that. I knew the everyday part was ED. I don't know where I got the create from. I just assumed it was create.
That's cool.
But it's cook every day.
Yeah.
And I like that even more because I like cooking and eating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Lyrically and
Yes,
physically.
sir. And I know this. Yeah.
Oh man, look, Brother Nevis knows he's one of my favorite MCs out there. Above ground, mainstream, whatever you want to call it, underground, subway, whatever. That's one of my. And then, yes, I am biased. So
Very. P,
I will
if
cook,
anybody, if
but I
anybody
like
know
to eat.
P. You right.
I like
Right.
to cook and eat. Too.
Yes, sir.
I love to cook and eat, man.
All right, so what is, I don't want to say the purpose of C.E.D, but I guess what's your not necessarily end goal, but what are the steps y'all are taking to do what it is y'all want to get done eventually?
Yeah.
All right, man. So
Go ahead.
cooking every day.
And also, where do you want to get eventually?
What do we want to get?
Because
So what we want to get is, our own facility to, create whatever the artist envisioned for them. You know what I'm saying? Create a safe space for them to do whatever they like behind the mic, behind the video, behind a camera, behind anything. You know what I'm saying? It's cook every day. So, come through, get in your safe space and cook every day. We started, I was first, producing. I was making records every motherfucking day on the gram, trying to get out there, you know what I'm saying, put my work out there and shit. And then my cuz right here, he used to work at this law firm for me. I used to work at the gym and shit. So we used to link up, on lunch. We the only niggas in the parking lot and shit. And it's looking real bright out there. You know what I'm saying? Except for us and shit,
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's listening to the beats. I'm getting feedback from him and the shit, and I'm like, yo, just hop on. You know what I'm saying? And he became a partner then. And then he progressed and got his own machine and got his own swag, and then now he got his own persona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I love to see. And my wife here, she's her own icon. Like my name is based off her. My name, my saying is 2T and No. So like the 2 T's, her name's Taza, my name's Tony. If it wasn't for her, then there wouldn't be no 2T and No. Period.
Yeah.
You heard? So,
Straight up.
Yeah, straight up. So, but yeah, then my wife, she comes in, she has her own, I'll let her tell it, you know what I'm saying? But she's the visionary behind the whole sound. Mm-hmm. We have some videos out there that she dressed from top to bottom, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Vision, the outfit, everything. It was all her, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. She's the vision behind everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, and the other outlet is I would like to, start getting involved with schools, because just like education, music evolves, you know what I mean? And we now seeing the evolution of music, which is production. It's no more, there's a lot of musical shit out there, but we giving praises to production, so why not put that in schools as an evolution to education, you know what I'm saying? So I would love for C.E.D to start dabbling into these, inner city schools to teach them how to, do software engineering, and then, producing,
digital producing,
digital producing, music, stuff like that. Get educated
kids,
with the software and shit like that, because again, they don't teach that in the schools. But if I were to know them tools at 9-10 years old, and then flip that, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know what I mean? That's another profession now. You know what I'm saying? So why not teach that?
We've talked about this on things like this on the show before.
Sure.
Like they don't really teach you any life skills in grade school and kind of high school and whatnot, right? Yeah. They don't actually prepare you for the things that you're going to do in life, the everyday things. Yeah. Right. Likewise, you have youth out here that are exposed to the music. They want to be part of it. But our generations, we had to wait.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We had to wait. You know what I mean? We had to wait till we could either get up under somebody, get our money together, crew up with some other hungry cats. You know what I mean? Yeah. And collectively put that shit together, and then start learning.
First off, you had to have enough talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, because talent was everything back in the day.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? You had to have enough talent to do whatever it was that you were doing, whether it's dancing, rapping, singing, whatever, graffiti, whatever it was. You had to have enough talent to be able to showcase your shit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, nobody. Because back then, let's not front. The studio time back then for a rapper was probably like $100 an hour.
Tell it, Pete. Tell it. Please tell it.
It was different.
150
Yes,
bucks. Well, no, see, I'm talking about my very first studio session was $125 an hour.
Yeah.
It was across the street from Seventh Heaven in the back of that building on the parking lot side.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. It was TC. TC. I can't remember.
And that wasn't bad
Yeah.
back then.
And it was on Reel to Reel.
Yes, sir. With an engineer that probably didn't know nothing about hip hop.
He knew nothing.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
was like, man, look, I used to do some stuff with Bloodstone.
There you
I
go.
did some stuff
There
with,
you go.
Low Key.
Yeah.
I did some stuff
Yeah.
with Mid Condition. But this rap stuff that y'all be talking about, man,
Yeah.
I don't know too much about that, man. I'm not too hip.
Yeah.
But he recorded my first demo, and it was on cassette,
Yeah.
not CD.
Nope. Because he laying the reel to the cassette for you
Right.
to take home. Okay, this is for
Right.
you to take home.
And then
There's a razor involved in this process.
There you go. There you go. We literally cutting tape.
not at TC's, but when I was recording at the Mint, like a year or two later, and the Mint was like a super high dollar studio, but they also were using Reel to Reel and A-Day.
Yeah.
But we were using Reel to Reel because that's what we were familiar with.
Yeah.
And the engineer was this rock dude. I mean, he looked like Slash from Guns N' Roses.
That's what I know.
And we were doing some stuff, and he was and it was like just a little bit of a hitch in something, and he was like, "Man, ain't no problem. This motherfucker took a bump,
Yeah. Yeah.
took the tape, pulled his razor out, just a little glue shit or
Same
whatever.
razor he cut that
There
bump
you
with.
go.
and then he played it back.
There you go.
Man, it was smooth as silk. Boy, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
cocaine and razor.
Cocaine,
Yes, there you
bro.
go.
I'm on cocaine. What you talking
Hey,
about?
but just to bring it back for a second. So nowadays you got 5-year-olds out here learning how to code,
That's what I'm saying.
right?
Mm-hmm. Coding.
So if you got them doing that, then you can also get them in their artistic track early.
Early.
Yeah.
Early.
Because they took the musician, they took the
Early.
music out of, they took the
Yeah.
band and stuff out of the school.
Yeah.
Out of
It's
schools,
evolved.
yeah.
Everything's evolving, bro. Just look at it when we was. Just look down the years and years. I mean, just books. Young niggas, came up with books, and then when that shit evolved out, what we had like games, video games, and then when video games evolved out, they mixed in motherfucking computers,
Right.
and then came the cell phone. So everything is motherfucking evolving. So why not evolve the music in the school programs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. And that's one of our missions, man, is to get involved with the schools and just share the love too, share the wisdom.
But you know what that also does is it helps solidify the infrastructure of the hip hop community and culture further down the line.
There you go.
Exactly.
There
You know what I'm saying? Because then it won't be some, the 27-year-old, 28-year-olds when it's their turn to be running stuff, quote unquote. They won't. Oh man, what the fuck we supposed to do? We ain't. You know what I'm saying? They'll have clear
A blueprint,
knowledge and
yeah.
paths and understanding of. All right, I do this, you do this. We all make this happen. We do blah blah blah. Man, look, if we'd have had that, bro, Nev.
Man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yes.
All the talented cats
That's
that
what
we
I'm
had
saying.
that went to between Wendell Phillips
Yeah.
and Addicts
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
and
Yes.
Greenwood.
Yes.
Just those 3 schools. If we'd had just
Some type of outlet.
That's
Or
what I'm
even the
saying,
music
some type.
teachers that cared enough
man,
to even push you in that direction.
Hey, I can tell you that fortunately I am a beneficiary of a child being put in that situation. My Uncle Mike, rest in power, passed last year.
All right.
I don't know if have you ever heard of band Mass Transit?
Mass transit, yeah.
From here?
Yeah, okay.
Him and my Uncle Prez were in Mass Transit.
Okay.
In the early things that
Yeah.
happened Mass Transit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
From the band days.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where it was. You had
Yeah.
to start in band, and band would give you the springboard, to take it into something more mainstream, or not mainstream, but more to formulating like a group, or putting it into a group, a band setting, and taking it to the next level. Because we had band in schools, but like I was saying, they took a lot of that out.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
But Uncle Mike got into computer music early, like 84,
Wow.
85.
Wow.
I mean, play
like
guitar,
Icy, right?
play keyboard. You know what I mean? Could record old school. Had a basement studio in my grandma's basement. You know what I mean? And but he also had an Apple IIe in there
And he saw where it was
with
going.
production programs on it, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, he saw where it was going.
And he let me sit in there and look at this, man. So when I got grown and the software had evolved,
Right.
I was like,
already
oh my
had
goodness,
you
like,
had
yeah,
ideas.
this is no brainer. I'm gonna do this digital shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
No brainer, bro.
like we were talking before the show. My little one is I got her down there in the lab now. You know, here and there, just get familiar, to put your hands on some
There
stuff.
you go.
See how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We definitely need those that type of outlet, man.
Yeah, man. And just like you said, I too was, you know, a beneficiary of that, being young. You know, my people signed me up to play at a young age, at 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I ain't never stopped. Just progress and keep going. And just like he said, that just puts you in front of different shit. Other than the same old shit. You go to a whole different motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in front of people you never thought you would be in front of. You know what I mean? And just with that, it's just like you want to take that and spread it. You know what I mean?
I just seen pictures of this dude, the only black dude in a full-blown orchestra with the upright bass. You know what I mean?
I played bass for a year.
Yeah, bro. Sick. He plays several instruments.
I wanted to play bass, but I
play tuba?
No tuba.
Damn.
I played tuba.
Tuba.
Yeah, I played tuba.
Yeah, I played tuba too. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to play bass, but I just couldn't get the. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
You still a bass clef brother though.
My hands don't work.
Yeah, straight up.
All the coolest niggas play bass though.
Bass clef. Yeah. Bass clef. Yeah, straight up.
Straight up, man.
we knocking pictures off the wall.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. They be like, hey,
Tone that down a little bit.
Yeah.
for real? Fuck out of here. What you talking about? What you talking about, man?
Yeah. It's always good to meet a fellow bassist.
Yeah, man.
That low-end theory.
Yeah, that bottom.
So, how much of that do you incorporate into what you do with C.E.D? Your background as a
musician,
classically trained.
I mean, I still involve it. You know what I mean?
We depend on him.
No, chill.
Chill. See, I wasn't one of those ones who got into music early. My musicality comes from dance. I didn't start dance until I was in high school.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was never a hip hop rap head. I listened to it, but that was not my forte.
He was a dancer.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was into like pop music, top 40, top 100, and R&B. R&B is my shit. R&B and Quiet Storm shit. Like that's where my stilo is.
Stole this nigga's Usher Confession album.
Facts.
Stole it. C.E.D.
But when my cuz got me on, like most people, they hear my beats, like then they like, yo, that shit right, that shit dope, that shit's crazy. I've only been producing for 2 years.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah.
And that's all because of my cuz. My cuz put me on that path.
Yeah.
And then he gave me that outlet, because I don't dance no more. I'm a disabled vet. You know what I'm saying? My back fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My cuz, he put the music on my fingertips.
Yeah.
What branch, bro?
I was in the Army.
What's your MOS?
That's a different story for a different day. I've been 3.5 years without being MOSQ.
Yeah. Wow.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk, dog.
That's dope. That's dope.
But who? Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my nigga.
Yeah, but yeah, to answer that question, Tone, a lot of the top stuff we lay down, and I'll lay maybe a rough bass line to kind of give you some context, but I'll let him plug in the 5-string, and he'll lay some bass lines over it. You know what I mean? So a lot of that we bring into the production. That's how we kind of cook between the three of us. I might lay some drums down, Lower lay a melody down, Tone to come and maybe lay some toppings and a bass down, and then we incorporate it. Yeah.
Is there ever I've done some co-production work with people, various people, and like 88.3% of the time it's lovely. You know what I'm saying? Does that 11.7% fuck with you every once in a while?
Nah, yo, it's love.
We've never had
every time.
We've never had an issue.
So far,
and
yeah.
you want to know, yo, insomnia cookies, bro.
Yeah. And that good old girl, that girl Mary Jane, that girl Mary Jane, and a little bit of
it's never to
and
be
good
forward.
fucking music, bro.
We literally just
and we cool, like
it's like
on,
dope
man,
jam sessions, really.
Yeah,
What don't stay, to answer that question, what don't stay, it don't stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the jam session, we always keep the best stuff out of the jam session.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like we know this could go on to stay and become something, you know, to be on the next beat tape, or somebody to put some vibes on, like my man Tez or Ty. You know what I mean? Some vocals.
Yeah. Big Talk Tez, this nigga, man, let me tell you.
Big Talk.
Man.
Yeah, Big Talk will he get first pick of the beat, so he'll take the beat.
Yeah, he first.
We made it that night. He'll send it back the next day, like, it's vocals.
Yeah,
it's vocals on it.
Yeah, it's love every time in the studio, man. So it ain't no 11.7, nothing. You heard?
Okay.
Who said?
Right.
Hey,
PPO all the time.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
But
You gotta come through.
you
It's
gotta
a
come
vibe.
through one time, man.
No, we coming through.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming
We
through.
coming
I tell
through.
you, man.
Come through,
one time.
Y'all are
Absolutely.
more than welcome.
Yeah, if you
Absolutely, we gonna come
You
through.
gonna be fucking freestyling that night.
Yeah.
We had niggas come over just freestyle and they be like, yo, hop on the mic. You be like, all right.
And pull up with the cooler of the
They be like-
goodies
They be like,
and
yo.
the vibes. Y'all already know.
They pull up on the mic. They be like, yo, how you write 16, yo? Like, yeah. But the nigga just be freestyling like a motherfucker. So it's just like that, man.
That's where we
It's
come
like
from,
that.
though.
Yeah.
He know,
But
he know.
people have been
I
putting,
know.
but people have been putting foot in the ass, bro. So I need to start get it back on track.
Hey, bro, that's it. Look what you did. This has grown into something that's demanding y'all now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I love to see that because
Right.
we all in the same bracket. You know what I mean? So
Man, listen.
for me to see where y'all came and where y'all going, and then the love and the urgency that
That's
people
what it's
putting on
about,
y'all.
bro.
But I also want to make sure I give props to P because
Yo.
because as far as this
The vision.
lab is concerned,
Yeah.
PL has been consistently working
Yeah.
on the production end of things. So
And he
the spirit's alive here. You know what I mean?
Because of P. And anybody that
I'm
knows
just ready
PL,
to tap back into it.
anybody that knows PL knows that his heart bleeds it. You know what I mean? He eats, sleep it, shit it. You know what I mean? And that is so important for Kansas City as a whole, for our vibe as a whole, like for what C.E.D's doing to change the sound in Kansas City because y'all know what's the traditional sound or what's the mainstream sound, but we come from that boom bap, from that underground, from that, you know what I mean, from that railroad.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what C.E.D is gravitated to, the sound that's not represented, you know what I mean? So once again, big up to P and big up to you, bro, because y'all shine a spotlight on that, you know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt.
Man, well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, we try, you know. I mean, last week kind of went out of hand. Got out of hand.
That shit was outrageous.
It got a little out of hand.
That man said that shit was outrageous.
It was a
Speak on
it was a little bit of music and a whole lot of sex work we talked about.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, not. I don't know if not our best moment. Got a lot of views though.
There you go. There you
Ain't that some
go.
stuff?
No pub.
We got a lot of input.
No pub. Not good pub, right?
Got a few text messages after a couple reels came out.
Yeah.
Hey man, what?
What?
Going on? What's happening? What are you guys really into now?
Yeah.
Are we changing the direction?
Hey, play this fuck up.
You know what I'm saying?
No, man. Look, we also damn. We should have broke them out, bro. The Bumble Bars. Still got some.
Bumble bars.
Oh shit, you trying to go there?
What's that right there?
I mean, it's
The
a little
edibles? The edibles? Oh, I seen that. Oh, the edibles.
It's a little later.
Yeah, the edibles took it to another
Is it
level.
like some chocolate?
I didn't hear no.
No, they're vanilla.
Yeah, they're Bumble Bars.
What is it?
I did not hear no's.
Shrooms?
Are
Like,
like
I ain't gonna say no.
no. They're
Oh, yeah.
chocolate medallion or vegan chocolate medallions.
Nah, these are vanilla though.
No, we don't have.
no, I got
No,
chocolate.
we ate all the vanilla.
Yo,
Hey, yo.
speaking of vanilla, this is the only nigga I know who eat white chocolate and love it.
That shit.
Look at this nigga's face.
Say y'all smashed them. Say we smashed them.
Hey, no, the vanilla ones were actually
Yeah,
like
no, I was gonna say those
were
vanilla
actually
ones though.
good. I was
Yeah.
surprised because I'm not a big white chocolate guy.
Right?
The vanilla ones were. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, these pretty fucking good.
So what happened off of the Bumble Bars? Yeah.
Oh man.
It was-
Well,
it
last
was a
week
wild
we did
ride.
Bumble
It was-
Bars.
All right, so what happened off of it? Shit.
But last week just the conversation
That's
just
250 right there.
Oh, man, God.
And this is a 500 medallion.
I would suggest just breaking the
Yeah,
500
exactly.
And this is
more.
a 500.
Yo, man.
Now-
come on,
Nah,
fam.
if you break it in a quarter,
Now,
Take one over there. Take one over
Because I
there.
rep this
He
shit.
said
Yeah.
break the.
Because I
break
rep this
that
shit.
into
Yeah.
Every time they send us some shit,
Yeah.
I take whatever the heaviest one they got and just face that motherfucker.
Yeah. Of course you do. Right.
And then for about a 30-minute stretch, I turn it to a stand-up
All right,
comedian.
what we doing?
Yo, I'm down, yo.
Here you go.
What the hell is this, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me send one
Yeah,
down
yeah,
right.
send one down the ramp.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all gonna have to holler at bro. Bro would definitely
What's up?
tap
You about
in
to
with
take
y'all
this bubble bar?
and be
That's
a
500 in that, so y'all can break that up and be good.
Nigga.
500
Oh my gosh, it looks so
MGs.
good,
Let's
though.
go. Let's
Yeah.
get it.
Okay, so
Vegan
what-
chocolate, that shit
Yeah.
tastes good.
nah, for real.
thing?
No, don't eat the whole
Well,
thing.
that
Just break
was
it.
I can
250.
have, yeah, 250.
Break it.
Well, the total of those is 250. So you can just break those in pieces, and it'll give you some decent.
This one?
Yeah.
He said, no, eat the whole
No!
Hey, we got stoners. We got stoners in here. We got fellow
Look,
stoners.
I'm an avid
on, man.
cannabis consumer
Yeah.
and user, and
You look like you about to like really.
I
Oh, hold
understand-
on. Real quick.
What's up?
Shout out to the homie Danielle.
All right.
She's the one that got us the plug on the registration.
Oh, okay.
We, that we did out in Martin City.
Appreciate that.
Everybody get that shit for free? Oh, everybody got
They got their search for free.
Yeah.
Yup.
Well, I still got something else I got to file or something that's probably gonna cost me.
Yeah, it's still the 25 to the state.
The other one in there?
Yeah, I still got to pay that.
He said,
Oh, y'all gonna be lit. Y'all gonna be lit. Yeah, I don't care. You eat some more, I'll give you another piece. Break out for another piece.
Well, no, August 9th.
I know I don't need a lot.
Missouri 22 is going to be
Yeah,
on
get
the
that nigga
ballot. And, you know.
Oh, we got oatmeal.
This shit good as a
bitch. You can smoke and they're not going to worry about smoking. But for me, it's about
I just ate that whole thing.
Start to take, like, some of the things that are
Who did? You did?
I just ate it. The whole thing.
Expungement and
You
shit.
have fun with it. I mean, it's
That's
not.
fire. I got oatmeal. I feel like it got.
It's like a
vegan.
kind of a Rice Krispie
Yeah,
treat.
yeah,
Eat
yeah.
that shit in the morning,
How
like
you that?
I'm ready for work. Becky.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a delicious piece of
Protein.
Right.
edible. Now it's Delta 8, so it's not.
Or that home, or that you know, because of
A conviction.
Right now? Oh, you about to put that?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're actually, what people don't realize right now, by not legalizing this,
It's like,
we're
all right,
actually going to change a whole new generation of kids because their parents, who really just are great ass parents that do everything every day, just can't get that job or that house, and the kids don't understand because everybody else can, but no why we can't because there's a weed charge on our, and it's a felony on our record.
Right.
And that's not okay.
Hey,
You know?
D, we gonna give you your whole night.
Yeah.
Hey,
Deep with it.
Because we're about to change a whole generation of kids if we really hold these parents back from raising their kids just because of a felony charge because of weed, and they didn't get a job or a house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we would really
Facts.
actually, and it'll be sad when we see it, change almost a whole generation. That is a health crisis.
Yup.
Yeah.
You know, it
Sleepy
really is
Joe,
a health crisis.
Kamala.
Hey,
Facts.
hey,
If we don't get this on the ballot and we don't legalize it.
hey, I'm gonna get you some couch time ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of, you know, health crisis going on, and, you know, that's why I was selected to be a KC Health Ambassador, to go out here in my community and tell people, like, there is really, our health department is being now led by, you know, a wonderful doctor, you know, Dr. Jones, and she has identified true, real health crisis in our community, and not just what people think, you know, it's not about immunizations or this, it's really like crime prevention and the landlord being held, you know, there's a lot going on, and, you know, that, like the felonies on weed, like we're, you know, there's so much that the health department that the city councils put on them, and we're ready to take on in those little councils to, you know, help people. And, you know, people just gotta say we need help. People don't know that the help's there, but it's there, you know. And we're about to change stuff, and people gotta also vote on some stuff. And people gotta realize what they're voting on, because yeah, everybody did the work. People realize also is that people in Missouri spent $8 million to get those 400,000 signatures, and everybody, the news is out like in the little county. It's like, oh, they didn't get enough down here in this district. No, until August 9th, so we spreading that news. Because legal Missouri 22 has not been declared yet, not on the ballot till August 9th, and they're not gonna get it till after August 9th.
Oh shit.
You good, G? You good, G? You straight?
I was trying to move that mic, but
You good, G? Okay.
All right.
straight up.
Like, you know, I can keep going.
I know. Hey,
I'm
no.
gonna let my hair down, but tomorrow I'm gonna let my hair down, but y'all will not be on record tomorrow.
No, no.
Tomorrow
Shut
I will
up.
let his hair down, 'cause he's been a week.
Oh shit. Yeah. D, thank you.
Thank you, D. We gonna thank you, D. D from the E.
E from the E, you are.
Gotta have all white on.
D.
All right, P. What you got, P?
They about to clock out.
Every time I think about the black guy, I was like, oh, here she goes again. I think your security like tired of telling me to be quiet.
You good, Ma. Hey, are we gonna get into this shit?
Anyway.
I'm letting the ushers do their job.
I said.
What happened to what you say? What you got in your cup?
Oh, what you sipping on?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. one of my cameras died, so I was trying to figure that shit out, but it ain't gonna.
Oh, don't worry, you can hear me.
Yeah.
One of the goddamn
So, what you sipping on?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my nigga not sipping on nothing.
Damn!
Your shirt sipping on it.
There you go.
That's why
Camera seen it.
If you know, you know. You had to be here to experience it.
You are
Well-
good, G. Keep it rolling.
That was a good ass catch.
Since you're curious now,
That was a good ass catch though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I was sipping on some Uncle again.
Hey,
It's
Uncle
been mid
Ern.
up for the month, I think.
Uncle Ern.
But this time I was on that 1856.
Mm-hmm. That's what I had.
That's 18.
Wait, I had the 100.
The 1856 is that
Hundo.
is that Black Power.
Hell no.
Yeah. See, it ran me out of here.
But we do got the 1884 running around. I just found out, P. There is a 1821.
Good.
Is that 150?
I don't know.
Whoa.
But
So what's the mission like? Like what you're trying to see how smoother it tastes, the deeper it goes, or something?
no. So like we were talking about before, we're craft beer guys, right? But we found this story about Uncle Nearest,
Yeah.
right? And Nearest Green being
Yeah.
a enslaved person on the Jack Daniels plantation.
Oh, we had some of that.
Hey, I thought you was only concerned about
word,
them
I
hearing
feel-
you.
I
Why
feel
you all
conscious
leaned in
or
and
something like
run over shit?
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to bend down to get the bottle,
Yeah.
but hold that, bro. There you go.
With a check.
Oh,
There's
but
You can put that down because they ain't paying.
they
us
can't
all
see that
this.
shit.
You heard it. I just said with a check at.
Don't get me wrong.
Just said with a check.
I love the fuck out of Uncle Nearest. It's black owned. It's bourbon. It's tasty. It's delicious. I think it's better than Jack Daniels. So it's all good.
Shout out to V.E.D. Butler.
And we do, speak about Uncle Nearest whiskey products, bourbon products on the show a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't think it's classified as bourbon.
oh, it's not.
No, it's Tennessee whiskey. And,
Okay.
and one thing I was doing a little bit of research, some interviews with V.E.D. Butler, who is the master blender of the Nearest Green Distillery, and a great granddaughter of Nearest Green, and I learned some interesting things. So, like the 1884, which is this bottle, which we cashed that motherfucker out. That 1884 is representative of the last year that he made a batch of whiskey, right? And then the 1856, the black label one, is representative of the time frame that he created the Lincoln County process of distilling whiskey, and it's actually signed into law in Tennessee now that you cannot name your whiskey Tennessee whiskey unless you use the Lincoln County process.
What's up?
And a black man is the Rosetta Stone of that.
Yeah. Dope.
that's
What's up?
And the Daniels family 100% verifies, that this is all accurate and whatnot. That Nearest Green taught Jack Daniels how to distill whiskey.
Wow.
What's up?
Right.
Shout out to Uncle Nearest.
Look at how it's all coming back, though. How the true history,
Nearest.
a lot
Yeah.
of true history is being
And
revealed.
V.E.D. Butler has been named Master Blender of the Year 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Shout out.
First black woman to win that award, and the first person to win it back to back.
Sound good, man.
Now the one I have not had, there is an 1821
Is it Blue Label?
that is representative of the approximate year that he was born. That Nearest Green was born. So shout out to Vanshi at liquor house out in Lee Summit. I've been able to consistently go out there and get a line on this.
Yeah. You just giving all kind of plugs tonight, huh?
Yeah, no, I told her I was gonna shout her out. You know what I mean? Cause I went in there and asked for it. Right, I got the and she was like, she pointed out to me, and then she was like, I got the 1856 too. I was like, yeah, give me the 1856. That shit. And
Bless you.
And she was like, yeah, I'm the reason this is in here.
Wow. Yeah.
Right. She was like, yeah, I told him to get this, and I gave her the fist bump and whatnot.
So what's this Satchel Paige? What's this that I'm sipping on?
That is
Yeah.
the Satchel Paige or the Negro League's American style Pilsner from Maine and Mill.
Okay.
Okay. It's 5.5 on the ABV. And it comes in 4 packs, and you get each
The
4 pack.
commemorative can.
It's a commemorative can that has a picture of each team that Satchel Paige was with. This is with the Birmingham Black Barons, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
From 1928. But there's a Monarchs can of him and a couple of, I think, a Cincinnati one. Not a bad beer, right? It's certainly a craft beer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted a little more from it. Pete, would you agree?
I don't know. I've liked just about everything Maine and Mill's done that I've had, and that was the first one that I was.
They make quality beer. Let's not.
I mean, it's not bad. Yeah. It's just something seems.
So
like
you
it's
know,
missing
just to get to
me.
what I was sipping on. That's
Yes,
why
sir.
I kind of segued to it, so
Yeah.
we can keep it on down the line.
Oh, you want to know what the fuck I'm sipping on?
Yeah, what was you sipping on, G?
Fresh ass El Agua.
Yeah.
Not just any agua.
It's still cold over there.
That mainstays agua.
Yeah.
You know,
Ice
you need some
water.
That
ice.
shit
In the
nowhere.
ice core picture.
You can't find that shit anywhere. You heard?
Yeah.
That's what I'm sipping on.
We finally got us a picture.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we finally got us a picture.
You don't take
We
the
shitting in
label
high
off
cotton
of
now.
What you got, sis?
What you got?
Oh, I got that.
That
Got that 17.
Hey,
you was on the 84, right?
Yeah,
You was doing the 84, right?
With some
84.
Coke.
with
Yep.
some Coke. She
Yeah.
there neat, nice and neat.
Last week I did the with the 84 with this right here.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
It's a
A mojito.
mojito lime. It's lime and mint drink. It's non-alcoholic.
It's non-alcoholic.
Yeah, but I cut that into
Nice
to the
little flavor, right?
Yeah. It's like a little whiskey mojito.
Hey, dancing
That's
in
dope.
the cup.
Yeah.
I was dancing in the cup. doing
Now
that.
that looks tasty. What you got over there, Lo? What you got, Lo?
Look,
That's
that shit in the cup.
tasty.
That nigga said,
Got this
I'm in the cup.
City Barrel Brew Kitchen creamsicle rad as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That ice cream and cake.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to being out of City Bearer.
It's
Yes,
the
sir.
hazy India Pale Ale
Yeah.
Shit.
made with orange Mexican, vanilla, and milk sugar.
Mm.
It's been rather tasty.
What's the
Yes,
ABV
sir.
on that one?
7.2.
Ooh, 7.2 is.
Hey.
Cheers, sir. Cheers. Yeah.
What you on, P? What you on, P? Yeah.
Tonight, drinking the strawberry field trip from Double Shift downtown Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
It's a strawberry ale mix that also has hints of lime and mint. It's pretty
With
refreshing.
the strawberry, right?
It's,
That sounds good.
I actually
Man.
brought that here and I ain't had it yet.
Sound like a mojito.
It's kind of summertimey.
Yeah.
It's like if we was at a park jam and it was hot, a little warmer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind drinking this, even though it's like 6%, so it's not gonna like
Right.
have me out there all super fucked up.
Right.
So it's cool. I recommend it.
That's what's up.
Hey, so the fellas out in the audience, y'all had the Vienna Lager from from Torn Label, right? What'd you think about that? That was cool?
That shit was cool.
Got it done for you? It was like a light Guinness?
Yeah.
Really? So it's like a blonde Guinness?
Yeah.
All right, straight. Yeah.
Little stout.
I like that
kick
Vienna
on it.
lager,
Little
yeah.
stout kick, huh?
I've had that before.
So
I'm
what do
sure
y'all-
Dez has made a batch of that.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Probably made most of the batches.
Right.
All right, so shifting away from what we sipping on.
What's
All
up?
right.
To
What's up?
what are y'all listening to right now?
What am I listening to?
Yeah,
Right now.
you know, because
Right now.
and I'm not necessarily saying what new are you listening, just in whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, other than the Gear Door beat tape,
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to Big Talk Taz.
Yes, sir.
I only listen to C.E.D. I'ma just keep it real.
Yeah, but
I'ma
that's
just
real.
keep it 100 with you. I only listen to C.E.D. I listen to Big Talk Taz. I listen to my wife, Taz Mallah. Shit.
I've been dropping a lot of records lately,
I've
so
been
yeah,
listening.
that
Yeah, I've been
yeah.
listening to some
We listen
undropped
to a
shit.
lot of unedited.
Yeah, I listen
like,
to all our shit.
unaired
Yeah, I know
stuff
that
that
shit,
you know,
man.
y'all like.
Yeah, that shit's
Right.
just
It's coming.
rotation.
but for stuff that's out,
Yeah,
I've been listening to Joey Badass.
Yeah.
The
Ooh, I need to
2000,
peep that.
the 2000 is
That's
good
pretty- that's
for
pretty
our
cool.
aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That joint
Sounds
pretty
real
cool.
good.
I always like badass.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That is a banger. I got a hold of like a whole Marley and Peter Tosh like Tough Gong session where they was just kind of playing and kind of just freestyling notes and just kind of coming up with stuff. So I made like 4 beats out of that.
Oh.
Just guitar licks and just taking the riffs and just stretching them
Fresh.
out, chopping them up. So just between the old and the new, to hear something new and fresh, that Joey Badass is pretty dope because he got a lot of Static Selector and a lot of dope production on there. You know what I mean? This cat named E. Jones, who's out of Knife Wonder, them's the Soul Council. He got a joint called Summer Beach House. That's real dope.
Nice.
Just beat tape stuff, and like I say, our beat tapes, and just cooking. I've been getting this project ready, you know what I mean, for the world that we gonna put out towards the end. Y'all know y'all gonna get first cracks at that.
Straight
y'all
up.
can spin it
Yes,
on
sir.
the lawn, you know what I mean, and lay it out, you know, for everybody to check it out. But yeah, that's what I've been on.
What about you, Lo?
I'm in Gear Door beat tape, Big Talk Taz 3 out.
Yes, sir. 3.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I've been listening to a lot of Delphonics lately, man.
Yo,
Nice.
Yeah,
God, man.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, they just won't repeat.
Throwing it back.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm back
Yeah,
from Cancun,
he's a
by the
student
way.
for real. Like when I come through, Lo is always like telling me about something that he watched and something that he's been gaining, you know, like insight on, and you know, going back into people's back history. And I love that because I talk to my pops about a lot of stuff like that. You know, asking him about records during his day. But Lo is a real student of music and of the game. So I really appreciate that because I'm like what you consider the older head out the crew. So I bring a lot of that nostalgic sound, you know what I mean, to the crew. But for Lo to really be interested in the music, where it came from and where it's going, that's always dope to me when he pull out some stuff, you know what I mean, that he been studying and listening to. So yeah, Delphonics, I already know Delphonics for us, that's heavy. That's one of them names.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know, I've been listening to a lot of Spinners
Woo.
and Slave.
Yeah, bro. Heavy.
One of the
Steve
guys
Arrington.
I work with, he's been playing a lot of Slave.
It's great to get into a slave.
And it's weird because he's, you know, when you see him, you'd be like, "What's this dude know about?" And he'll just be like, "Man, you know, I just dig it. You know, it's just cool.
Yeah.
I just, you know, that just got some funk.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah." And I'll be like, so I feel you on Delphonics, man.
Yeah.
How Steve Harvey say, one mic. Everybody came back to that one mic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure. For sure. These cats really amaze me with their appreciation of the music. You know what I mean?
So how old is everybody, if you don't mind me asking?
I just turned 35 in March.
Okay.
And I'm 33. I turned 33 in April.
Oh, okay.
I'll be 33 in September, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be 48
You know?
next month.
Yeah, you know? My big bro. I'll be 46. So, yeah. You know? But, yeah, that's
Okay.
like for us to really be all about the music, you know how important that is for us, you know?
So it's definitely two different generations coming together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
I'm
Okay.
thankful for them pulling me into it. Because we met at like a warehouse, you know, doing a
it's
warehouse
funny how we
gig
met,
back
man.
in
It's funny how we-
2014, 15. You know,
Yeah.
I was in a whole nother capacity. I wasn't even on music at the time. I was just on some kids work, you know.
Right.
And for us to meet within our 2 shifts, we would pass by each other and just ask about mixtapes, ask about music that was out. That's what kind of sparked my brain to be like, yo, he know about music that a lot of these cats ain't really listening to, you know, around here. So I invited him up to the studio one night, showed him me tapping out on the beat machine, put him in front of the beat machine, and just his knowledge of instruments and just knowing what he know, he cooked something right there. So that's where our relationship started, you know. And then years later, he came up with the C.E.D. and invited me into it. So I'm like, bro, yeah, bring these dusty chops on out. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. So I'm thankful. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense to me though, because it's there's some newish sonic things that are going on, but I also there's a undertone of.
We recently had a pitch article like last 2 weeks that just dropped.
Yeah, pitch. Shout out to the pitch,
she,
KC.
She asked me, was like, yo, what's the sound that y'all got? I'm like, man, we got kind of this modern nostalgic sound, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
you
like
know,
a
it's,
modern nostalgic sound. Like we still gonna give you that sonically, that, you know, that nice, fresh, organic. But it's still going, you know, you still gonna be like, damn, y'all I felt like I was back in '98, man, in school, talking to, you know, the teacher and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that.
it felt old school, but it, like I said, it had old school undertones with a new school.
Yeah.
And I was like, it took me a couple listens. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
because you know I'm.
Yeah.
But I'm with it.
Yeah,
I dig
no
it.
doubt.
Yeah.
Appreciate
You know,
it.
hence y'all
And that's
on
them.
the here.
That's them challenging me, you know, challenging me to dip more into the more modern bag and bring stuff, because my stuff is all boom bap. You know, you can tell, like, okay, yep, that was Nevis right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where I like to bring that to the table. But also, a lot of the new stuff I've been recording on, putting vocals on, has been me rhyming over more modern stuff and just kind of stretching myself and the challenging the flow.
So
Shout out to Big Talk Tez on that too.
C.E.D. doing production.
Oh man, C.E.D. has done production for mad artists here in Kansas City, low key. And that's what I think I value the most, is our exclusivity. Did I say that shit right? Exclusivity.
Yeah.
Exclusivity was good with it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
Excalibur.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of artists out there that got a lot of C.E.D. sound, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and it's just not here in Kansas City. We from the East Coast, bro, so.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all 3 of us.
I ain't
Yeah,
want
they been here,
to.
like,
Yeah. So we got a couple.
they like
artists
10
over
year
there.
10-year implants.
You know
So
what I'm
I
saying?
definitely consider them officially, you know.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I'm never official.
Nah, I'm not
Well, I mean,
official,
like
bro.
they definitely KC
Yeah.
now. They done been here long enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, y'all accepted the scene.
Y'all familiar?
But yeah, they from the
Well, I'm
from the
familiar.
DMV.
But
Yeah, no doubt. They rep
we
B more.
I can't.
They
I
rep B
can't.
more
I'm
for sure.
sorry. It's
Yeah,
heavy on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we here.
Oh, so can we talk about some club for a minute?
What's up?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Baltimore Club?
Yeah.
Well,
About
I'm
that. Stop
go-go.
playing. Yeah, she from D.
Alright, yeah.
DMV.
House. Yeah, we
Yeah.
fucks around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
You
I
said
know
what?
the Go-Go too.
I fuck with the go-go.
Yo, listen. Funny story. I was at lunch, bro. I think I was like 11th grade, and they kept playing the shit out of fucking Baltimore club music at lunch. I'm like,
Wow.
yo, this is it. I'm done. I'm done with that shit. Just went straight to Go-Go after that, bro.
No
I was a
shit.
TCB fan, all of them niggas fans.
No Murder Mark?
Oh,
No.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but nah, man. I'm yo. I'm cool.
Man, I actually talked to that cat a couple times.
Word?
Yeah.
That's the DJ right there.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to DC a couple times, man.
Yeah.
It's
DC fun as a motherfucker, ain't it?
I enjoy myself.
See,
in
look at
DC.
you. Yeah, that shit fun as a motherfucker.
I can't say that I've ever had a bad time in Chocolate City. You know what I'm saying?
City.
It took me a couple hours to get adjusted
Yeah.
because I'm don't get me wrong, I'm used to being around black folks. I'm from the
lot of
hood.
niggas.
I grew up with niggas.
It's a different
But-
type of black folks. Though.
Everywhere I looked, it was niggas.
Mhm.
I mean, like, no matter what part of the city I went to, it was niggas.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
And my boy was like, man, why you smiling? I was like, man, because
We
look
everywhere.
around, man.
Yeah.
Niggas.
I mean, we here.
Yeah.
And it ain't no bullshit happening. It ain't no drama. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's
Niggas.
just niggas walking down the street.
Yo.
Niggas driving cars.
Yeah.
Niggas do Ubering.
Niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga.
Shit,
Hey, nigga.
we staying in the hostel, you know what I'm saying, with some niggas. It's like, it's just like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a nigga right now.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man, you know what I'm saying? It's just rare that, I mean, it sounds fucked, it feels fucked up saying it, but it's just rare I'm around that many niggas.
Nah, I get it
That's
though.
real, though.
I get it though. It's a different climate out there.
Because in Kansas City, no matter how many niggas you were around in your spare personal time, when you go to work, you out.
We not even about to
Yeah, G.
talk. We not even.
Yeah,
We can talk
G.
about it. We not about to talk.
It don't even
So-
be.
I'm reminded, you talking about Baltimore Club. Earlier I said I started out dancing.
Yeah.
I was a Baltimore Club dancer.
Yeah.
I was one of
We
the
can
rocking off
officially
and
say
shit?
he put the whole movement on.
Rocking on.
Rocking off.
Yo, real talk. Fuck that Netflix special, bro, because they didn't put the real niggas on who really put that dance movement. I can name all of the niggas who really put that motherfucking dance movement on. Who
Yeah.
hasn't been putting that movement.
Yeah.
That nigga is numero uno.
Yeah.
Bang,
I
bang,
put
shout
all
out
my
Bang,
money
Bang.
on it. That nigga's numero uno,
Yeah.
bro. And everybody can agree with me with that shit. I put money. That nigga right there.
Rocking
This
off.
nigga right here. You see his knees?
Right. Club knees, right.
I don't gotta
Boy.
say nothing else. This nigga got
Boy.
dancing knees. You heard?
That's why I got it all started from.
Nigga knees.
Right.
You don't got regular knees.
For me, it's Chicago niggas, Baltimore niggas, dog.
Man, Chicago niggas just like New York niggas, just like Philly niggas, it's just like Jersey niggas, yo. They all got it from us.
Yeah.
They all got it from us. Like right now, like the New Jersey club sound that's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Yo, Baltimore doing that shit in the 90s, bro. Everybody's rocking with it right now because it's the nostalgia feel, because it's
Right.
Baltimore original.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all that is.
I will say my favorite Jersey joint is Natus. Between the Sheets remix. That I played it when we get done. I play that motherfucker. That motherfucker go.
Yeah.
DJ Lowman out of Jersey, he be doing this thing though.
Yep.
Yo, Batman, shout out. Like he definitely put Jersey on the map as far as it comes to the house music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the dances, so man, kudos there. Baltimore DJs.
So thoughts on the Drake album?
I I mean, that's not. I don't think that's real house music though. Like if you listen to that Detroit house music compared to that house music, man, it's a different vibe, bro. Like
well, yeah.
You know
this is definitely the watered down.
It's house for dumb. I mean, it's house 101. It's house for dummies.
Yeah.
Like the way I put it, and this isn't a shot or anything like that, because I'm a big Lady Gaga fan. But if Lady Gaga was a dude,
one like that,
it'd be Drake's Last Out.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, think about her like first few albums before she got away from the synth house pop music.
Oh yeah, she was heavy on the house remixes.
Yeah, she was
heavy on the house remixes.
Yeah.
And that's what Drake was trying to recreate. He's trying to get those global remixes cracking.
I can see that. I can see that as an avenue he's trying to get into.
Yeah. He just did that for a bag. That's all that is.
He did. Bag acquired.
Well, I can see what you're saying with that, but I read that somewhere. Well, I'll listen because I be all up in the podcast, bro. Like all of them. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said something that really stood out. He said, "Yo, that Drake album that just dropped was the first album that he did that was a free Drake, not a label. Like that was the album that he could do whatever
he wanted to do.
That was.
But do you honestly think that that's what he wanted to do? The way it turned out
for this album, yes.
I mean, look at the progression that he went from what's it called, from that pound cake joint, from if you're reading this and it's too late, then the shit after that, then Scorpion, then it shit started going left. Like you have Views, where he got into the whole dance hall scene, and then he just stayed on that dance hall scene. Now he's on the house scene.
At the end of the day, though, mixtape Drake is going to be better than any other type of Drake that's out there.
I give you that.
I mean,
true.
I got put on.
Yeah, I mean that's when everybody knew. He wasn't putting no house music on there, so yeah. I mean,
Yo, Tez. I'm gonna bring Big Talk.
Yeah, let's swap out real quick.
All right.
Ready to go?
Yeah. So
Caught him on the fly.
Oh no. Yeah, no, we're good. We're swapping there.
Oh shoot, that's where I'm at. Right here.
Come on in.
All right, pal.
Yeah, that mic's right here.
What's up with you, nigga?
What's up, cuz?
What's up, bro?
I heard you say y'all shouting nigga out. I appreciate y'all. This my mic or what's up?
Jump on that right there. You good?
All right, bet. I'm saying.
I'm looking lovely on that screen.
You looking lovely on the screen?
Am I supposed to mention that?
Good.
That's a
Yeah.
big ass cut, my nigga got through. That ain't even about.
This ain't really a fourth wall
all
situation.
day shit.
Oh, we
Yeah, we good. Yeah.
We good.
They know where we at.
Shit, hey, player. I was wondering where I was at. But hey,
You need a lighter, my nigga?
no, you know I keep that flick.
Oh, why you keep that? Hey, yo, you play a lot of video games, or you used to, yo. What kind of video games you used to play, yo?
Shit, I played a lot of. Damn, what was my game? I was just talking to my nephew about it. He wanted to play with me. Fuck, man, with Jack and
Oh, Tekken.
no,
Mortal Kombat?
Oh, Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
I'll play some of that too.
Jack and Daxter.
But no, the shooter game.
Man, you talking about that shit?
No, it's not one of the Call of Duty. It's
Nah,
a
yeah, I
Ratchet
know
and
what you're
Clank?
talking about. Yeah, the Ratchet and...
nah, not Ratchet. It's a Borderlands.
Oh.
Borderlands.
Oh.
Yeah, I played a lot of Borderlands.
You said nephew. I was thinking of like a.
Well, well, he's 7 now. Well, my great nephew, he's 7.
Okay,
Borderlands.
Just introduce yourself, bro, because you already made yourself comfortable.
Oh yeah, man, that's what I do. My bad.
No, you good.
They talked about my bad, man. I'm Big Talk Tez. Part of C.E.D. I'm an artist, a rapper.
Thanks.
That's all I do is rap, man. I'll produce too. Yeah, you nigga, I produce.
Yeah, that nigga be getting it in.
Straight up. But to answer your question real quick, my current addiction is War Robots on my phone.
War Robots?
Yeah, it's a FPS, but it's max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, War
And I just got the Z Fold 3.
Yeah, that shit look official. I'm waiting for iPhone to drop some shit like that. That's the only time I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the bread on
So
it.
what
You
be
straight
playing?
up to you.
Oh, what I be playing, man? Yo, I be playing Battlefield, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I was a big ass Mario Kart head though. Like,
Straight up.
I used to get it in on Mario Kart
hey,
a little
listen. Hey, listen. We had a fucking chart, my G, on the fucking wall to show how many wins we had in Mario Kart. It was that official. Bragging rights.
That's
nigga.
how we were. That's how we were with
Like
GoldenEye.
real skirmishes, nigga. Like real beefs. Like nah.
Yeah, when we was playing.
Fuck out of here. Like real.
Yeah, we had
Booty,
real,
come on, Booty,
real,
come
real
on.
fights happen
Real
over GoldenEye. Because cats would be like, "Oh, you cheating?" And you know why.
Give me a little mic over there. The homie DJ Buddha Palms here.
Peace.
Oh man. So
Scoot to your right a little bit, Buddha. There you go. I see you in the frame there. You good?
See yourself.
Yeah, you see over there?
Yeah, you living in this city. You are.
Shine Lodge.
For those that don't know, DJ Buddha Palms. How long you been DJing, Buddha? Because I was trying to think about it, and I didn't want to. But I'm a guess. Let me guess, and let me see if I'm right. All right, I'm a guessing. I can recall, I believe, seeing you. Shit, I want to say it was
Club Mardi Gras, at least.
Nah, even before then.
I'm going to say 94.
Nah, I'm going before then. I want to say the first time I saw DJ Buddha Palms, I want to say it was roughly around like 87, maybe 88. Possibly possibly at the Cove. Possibly at the Cove. Yeah, I snuck out with my 14-year-old ass and carried some crates in for Fresh one night.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And I believe it was like you, him, and I want to say DJ Rice. That sounds right to me.
Yeah, buddy.
And yeah. And it was a beautiful event.
I've been probably spinning for about 30.
That sounds about right.
Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, bro. Big up. That was the reason.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, you all good.
Back when you had to earn your rights to passes. Like you couldn't just say, "Oh yeah, I DJ."
Yeah, no shit. No shit. You couldn't self-identify.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know those days when we had to go.
Who the fuck you rock with?
Yeah. Posting up in smoke back in the day when we had the circle.
Oh, man.
Bring your equipment out and set up.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Back from the Icy Rock.
Yeah.
DJ Fresh. Shout out Fresh.
Yes, sir.
LS Flash.
Oh,
All
man.
those guys, baby, back then.
Yeah. Jack Max, of course.
Oh man, bro, brother, that's my bro.
Man.
Man.
I love sometimes seeing some, when I run into you older generation DJs who don't know that I was around for some of the stuff, and then I start talking to you about some of the stuff. Y'all be like, man, I ain't thought about that. And
Yeah.
you was there for that? And I was like, yeah, man, I sure wasn't supposed to, but I snuck out the house. And every time I snuck out the house, some shit would go down, and I'd be like, damn, boy, I can't believe I'm here for this. This is dope.
Hey, P, that's how I used to get in.
Man.
Carrying crates.
Carrying crates.
That was a rite of passage too.
And
you couldn't just carry crates. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna carry a crate. Who are you?
Who are you, dog?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't. It's almost like MCs getting the right to get on the mic. It was a rite of passage. Like, can you,
add to the show?
Yeah. If you can't do that, then put that mic down, son.
Can you hype it up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can you hype it up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And I think that's part of the art that got lost a little bit. That rite of passage. That
It was like sniper, spotter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Straight up. He really had a talent. That's why I love Tez, because Tez come from that cloth, y'all, where Tez will set the freestyle off and not let the freestyle stop.
Straight up.
So yeah, rap to Tez a little bit about that.
About that live energy?
About that live. I mean, I do what I can when I can.
That for you?
Yeah. That's it, man. Yeah, bro. I guess I am. To me, that's like auto-correction. You know, like how nature auto-corrects after a while. That's like, to me, what hip-hop's doing now. It's auto-correcting. It's going back and it's re-influencing these youngsters in a way that was kind of lost through the tagging, through the breakdancing. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, you already know. I mean, just to put it out there for the people out there on the internet, but you know, Kansas City is the home of the jam session. You know what I mean? Of that improv, avant-garde shit. You know what I mean?
That's where you come and get your chops up.
Yeah, yeah. I really do feel like that's where a lot of cats are most comfortable. You know what I mean? And I think that type of environment breeds better artists.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an incubator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have a mainstream like market.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely a place to incubate a lot of great talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can come in and develop yourself into something that go to the big market with. A lot of people do that. They leave here and go to the big market. You know, but here you'll get your chops up for sure. Yeah, because steel sharpens steel. That's what KC is about.
It's a performer's town.
Yeah, it's a performance.
It's a stage town. People want the stage.
Yeah, but like, as an artist, like, you know what I'm saying, what does that leave the artist as, like a rap artist or a hip hop artist or a singer? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you're limited now.
I was just talking about this today, like, as far as like, you know, the you know, as far as like Kansas City being known for the jazz, you know what I'm saying? And as far as them being known as, you know, have a hip, like when you hear like when somebody mentions the Bronx or shit, New York, you think that's where the spitters are, like hip hop or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kansas City, you think like, oh shit, that's the jazz. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get it in. But as for the artists here, like I was saying, like, where does that lead them as far as like getting their name out, as far as being a rap artist or a singer, being established in Kansas City?
Singers are there more places are popping up for singers to be able to publicly hone their craft and hone their stage presence and stuff. Hip hop, I don't want to say hip hop, but I'm gonna say rappers, because it's been all portions of it that have contributed to the fact that there's no open mics now, for different reasons, or in different fashions. But it's no open mics. When Kansas City had open mics,
right?
Every portion of the scene was thriving.
Yo,
Facts.
I ask y'all a question about the open mics back in the day?
Yeah.
Did y'all spit over the beat? Did y'all spit over your bars?
Oh my God,
bro,
yo!
Bro,
Let's talk. Can we please talk?
No, wait, bro. It was.
I never prohibit somebody from preaching the gospel of not rapping over your lyrics.
Wait, bro. Look, check this out, bro. Check this
You are free to preach the gospel at any point.
Check this out, bro. Check this out, bro. Look,
bro.
Low.
Please.
Bro, Low, you asked a question, bro, like this, bro. You said, he said he remembered doing, right? Open mics and shit. There's no open mics no more, right? You remember, like.
I hosted one of the longest open mics in the quote unquote history of Kansas City.
So when not to mean to cut you off, when did you start that?
We started that. When did we start that?
Man.
Just give me a like.
Are we saying it's Guerrilla Movement or any of the other iterations beforehand?
Whatever we were calling it, because we did the Wednesday nights at Czar for
3-4 years.
For 4 years.
Give me like a year, like
it was
09 or 10.
2010 to 2015.
10 to 15. All right, so around that, like 2000, like 10ish era, right? Like mixes was watery. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like really cool. Open mics, bro. I think some people may, but a lot of people didn't have that. They just had instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? They just bring what they had written to that instrumental and try to perform it as best as they could. And once you start easing over to like 2015,
the digital age.
yeah. Now cats is like, I just take my MP3. Like, long as they got, hey, y'all got the aux cord.
That's facts.
It wasn't really 2010. Wasn't the aux cord era for real. We still burning CDs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you move to that aux cord era, it's like, yo, y'all got that? Cause I got my MP3 player with my shit already on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got, and that's what it turned to. Like,
yo.
But let me ask you this: did anybody ever say, hey, just email me that shit?
Yeah. But see, this the thing that a lot of people don't know, bro. And like I try to tell people when I can, it's like, bro, you don't take a CD, don't trust nobody email, cause what if they Wi-Fi fucking up, right? When you try to send them their shit or they download it and they like, bro, it won't play now. Bro, take your shit on the flash. Take your shit on the flash drive.
My man.
So you got your shit when you go, you got your shit when you leave. You put it in the format you supposed to. You put it how you want
Absolutely.
to. And you know how it's set up. You run the track list.
Talk that talk.
Now, you gonna say, but still niggas rap over their shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Niggas do that.
Talk about,
niggas do that. But shit, some niggas, they feel that that's more comfortable for them.
Oh, man.
But you got some that don't.
Y'all just say Kansas City was becoming like a performance city, a stage city?
Well, traditionally,
Well, listen,
our best acts were live acts.
The generation that we are from, these gentlemen.
Yeah, that's what I was going to speak to once everyone made their statement. See, going back to when we was doing it.
They had that shit.
No,
that's why I look for you older than that.
provided the vibe.
Yeah, you just rapped.
And you could get with that vibe, or you could bring a vibe, add to the vibe.
Exactly.
Not everybody could add to the vibe.
Right.
So, of course, their freestyle was short.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They got in and got out because they knew they had to go and practice more.
Yeah.
And get their skill together, you know. Because then my brother, Tom Gatt, Jay Lee.
Straight out. Shout out.
Yeah.
Come on. Lord Vashon.
Yeah, Lord V.
These guys come through. And I mean, come on, man.
You would think it's
they
a
set
record.
the tone.
You
It's
walk
almost
in the
like
spot
when you work
think
out.
It's a record.
When you go to the gym and you work out and you see them cats over there banging out, like, ooh, yeah, I got to get to that level. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's these MCs. These caliber MCs you standing next to and you're like, I'm next.
Yeah,
I'm next in the cypher.
He know. He can talk to you. Talk to him.
That's somebody
they
starts
didn't need a
fearing
track.
hard.
They didn't need a track. And for one, like, again, like he was saying, like the aux cord, like they didn't have the technology, so you had to have, and again, the talent had to take you places. So the talent behind the hustle, you know what I'm saying? You didn't need a track. You know what I'm saying? You had the essence with you. You brought it with you. Now today, there shouldn't be no reason to have a track with all the technology that we have. Like, and then the mistake that most niggas made is they make these DJs sound men, and they not sound men. They fucking DJs.
Preach that shit.
Difference, bro.
Preach that shit.
Fucking difference, bro. And I'm tired of it. They put these DJs up here to be the fucking sound man, and then they put these niggas up here to go behind the track. First of all, the sound sounds crazy, and then you going behind the track trying to match the sound. It just sounds crazy. So like, it's just a big no-no to me, man, to not go up there with a track, especially if you starting, cause you want niggas to hear you. You know what I'm saying?
You should have your shit.
You should have it. You should know your shit. It's for two.
Just like J-Ritoc.
Around.
Like the Locks first
You should want niggas to hear you.
It was around 7 years ago when the shift officially happened, where it became acceptable for some reason for cats to rap over their lyrics when they did shows.
That's crazy.
And I don't know, when I booked shows for Riot Room and Czar for the 6 years or so that I did that shit, and other shows and other venues I booked for, man, look, I always tell cats, go get you a show disc, put it on a flash drive, because your show disc is gonna be whatever little ad libs you may need. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I understand. You know, but you definitely don't want to have your whole verse out here just rapping while you rapping. That's not what you hear. That's not what the people paid to come see.
You triple stacking vocals,
right?
You already done.
Then we can take it back a little bit further.
Put that triple stack on the vocals, Kosh.
Oh, I remember we had when me and Smooth first started as soul servers, we had to have 8 acts, or not so, but a rough draft.
Baby.
And
talk that shit.
We would take our 8 acts to shows with us, and DJs would be like, "Hey man, I appreciate this."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
saving them work.
That, and they saw that we were about our business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was like, it was you know what you're doing, so you know what I need in order to make it happen for you.
Right. Yeah.
But that's also because of that rite of passage stuff we were talking about earlier. Because when I was coming up, I didn't get on the microphone until I got essentially permission to get on the mic. You know what I'm saying? They was like, "Hey, here, go check it out." And then when I did what I did, everybody was cool with it. So then I could go up whenever, you know, at will from then forward.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was definitely,
you earned it.
Had to earn it.
Yeah. Definitely.
I saw a lot of cats, but also back then, Bro Nev, think about this. We had cats who were willing to understand it wasn't it for them. They might get up there and do something, and that should be booty.
They be like, "Nah, this ass, my nigga."
And
nah, man.
And you could tell them, "Hey man, you know that shit was quite ass, my nigga." You know.
They was their feelings about shit, man.
Yeah, man.
I had plenty of niggas tell me like, "Yo, bro, that was a cool flow."
Well, hey, back to the drawing board, my G.
Yeah, cool flow, but that wasn't
the digital age has made the entire
feel like they can
the entire game soft.
Hey, I tell you this, bro. I'm sorry.
Because
niggas don't want to hear bars no more.
It's
and niggas ain't got bars. No
well,
more.
it's that, but it's also
the standard
change.
Cats are gonna get what's pushed in their face.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's a fact, and that's all about learning the music business too, bro.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But it's all about learning the music business.
You know what I'm
too,
saying?
bro.
Because think about it. Even though, you know, you got cats, you know, Drake and Kendrick and Conway and all these cats spending multi-millions on budgeting.
Mainstream culture is not grassroots culture.
There is always an artist in somebody's city that ain't nobody heard of that's bubbling up.
That's dope.
That's dope as fuck.
Exactly.
That's about to boop, and now next thing you know, next big thing.
Yeah.
So.
But that's because they don't got the bread though.
But I say it's just the money game.
It's just all the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Exposure where they
That's
at.
it. It's all about the bread.
Location sometimes matters too, because you're not getting heard by enough people. So, whereas sometimes you got the bread to get to locations to be heard. Sometimes you can have a little bread, but just not in the location to be heard.
Yeah.
You know, you performing at all the local spots, but just not big enough.
KC's not that market.
Because we done
go
been
Chicago,
all around.
Atlanta,
We done hit all the spots,
New
the
York,
flavor
LA,
packs. I mean, name some hip hop that was going on that we wasn't at. The Ship.
Hip Hop and
standard
Hot
spots.
Wings,
We was there.
Party House back in the day.
Party House.
El Torreon.
The Cove, all that.
The Cove, Ice House.
Talk about it,
Stars.
Mardi Gras Stars. Pogos.
Yes, sir.
Roadhouse Rubies.
Oh my goodness.
Blue Room. Red Barn.
I got arrested at Roadhouse house.
Blank and shit.
We ain't got all them. Now we
3Gs,
got,
GQ. You know what I'm saying? It was a time when,
Mulan, all these places.
but it was also a time when cats were willing to take chances on doing a hip hop show or doing a rap show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know, now doing a rap show in Kansas City, you know, 6 out of 10 times something bad is possibly gonna, you know, occur.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that I don't even want to say 6 out of 10, more like 4 out of 10,
Yeah,
maybe 3 out of 10. But it gets blown up to a 7 out of 10, and now we don't have open mics. And I'm not saying that necessarily the open mic is what was the thing, but it was that ability to be able to go out and hone your craft before you try to take it to that next level.
Yeah, for a live audience.
Because the real open mic means community.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are going to be people there that are going to listen to you and critique you from outside of your usual circle of knowledge. And
There's someone critiques your voice or so, that's yours. Like they can't change what you go through or how your voice is.
right.
Because there's a lot more that will stand with your voice if you just speak up on what's going on.
Right.
So, it also creates, to a degree, of quote unquote breeding ground, because you meet this guy over here, and y'all start doing some stuff together. While y'all in the process of doing that, y'all meet this chick over here. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, add her in the, you know, it whole new things begin to happen, and you see it happening. Because I saw a whole like crews and cliques of people form over the years of the open mic that we were doing at Czar, and it was
yeah, y'all would bring Tech Nine out, and people who wouldn't mess with the open mics initially, but they saw how real and vibrant it was.
Oh yeah, Tech's my guy. Tech, you know, we've known Tech for a long time.
Yeah.
And the open mic was,
we had a low key minor league for fucking
you know,
Kansas City rap, dog.
Tech, Vel Bacardi,
OGs in my eyes.
Mac Lethal,
Don Juan,
shit, 7 Foot, some of the spitters from South Circle or South Side.
Yeah, South Side.
You know what I'm saying? SSP. Shit. Fucking
pole position.
Thank you. North Side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy. The North Pole.
Man, and then when Heat Mob did the open mics at Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, in my opinion, where Kansas City hip hop really solidified itself as we have something to deal with.
Yeah, problem.
Yeah.
Because everybody had something to prove every night.
I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Diverse group.
So from Heat Mob, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said for you that was your plateau. Like, yo, this is hip hop in Kansas City, right? From then to Heat Mob,
the open mic that we had.
where was the turn? Because we know there was a drastic turn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk about it.
Where was the turn? Because you don't hear that now here in Kansas City. You don't hear that hip hop no more. You hear that Bay Area sound, and that shit is not.
Well, the Bay Area sound has first and foremost really always kind of been what Kansas City's listened to.
It's just a result of the Great Migration.
Right.
But that's because Kansas City and Oakland are tied.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who have family in Oakland that are from here or from here that are from there. You know what I'm saying? It's from the 60s.
It's the way station to out west.
Yeah, heroin, drug, pimping. Back in the day, there was the whole pipeline.
For the mob.
So.
The mob, yeah.
So KC and Oakland are that's how we wound up listening to Too Short back in like 1983, 1984.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting them tapes back then before he became mainstream in 86, 87. And that's how Bay cats from the Bay would always come to Kansas City. Cats from Frisco, cats from still do, yeah. Unfortunately, Mac Dre from the Bay, he was killed here. But Mac Dre spent an awful lot of time in Kansas City.
A lot
of time. I mean, so there's been and it took a few years after he passed or after he was killed for for that to get back how it used to be a little bit.
And
but
vice versa, Fat Tone.
And Fat Tone, right. Yeah. Rest in peace, Fat Tone and Mac Dre. So it took a little bit for that to get back, but that is but the Bay sound has always been something that, but also don't forget that a lot of the Bay sound is like Roger Troutman and Zach. They from Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the Bay sound is stuff from here, but was out there. That you know what I'm saying? So it's
legs out there and then walk back.
Yeah. Right. And that has really been the Kansas City thing, is to take what you doing from Kansas City, take it out there, and then bring it back. And if it come back like Tech Nine, you know what I'm saying? He started going out and about, because even though that there's like 2.4 million people in Kansas City, it's only about 140,000 black folks. So look at it that way. You know, if you sell a CD to every single black person in Kansas City, that's still doing great.
It's not as far as it could go.
But that's
other places.
Right.
Dropping the bucket.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're
still gonna need a regional transfer.
Yeah.
So what you're saying was there was no switch? Is this ever been?
Well, no, there was the Bay sound has always been, so that portion of it wasn't the switch. The switch was the
or was the switch the boom bap? Or was that the boom bap trying to grow here in the Kansas City?
Well, the boom bap had always been around also.
Okay.
But street shit just became more commercial.
Yeah, street shit or that sound just became more what everyone was doing. But it was also a lot of cats who would have that sound, but were spitting some conscious stuff over it. You know what I'm saying? Like three black men, and you remember who I'm talking about?
Yeah. The Muslim cats.
Yeah.
And then you had even Vel.
Oh, Vel, yeah.
They was still spitting conscious raps because that was a part of it.
Yeah.
You had to still talk about something. That was really hip hop. If you was really hip hop, you had to talk about something. You know, it wasn't until the street shit overtook the mainstream, started giving them more bread to talk about the negative, that's when it took the dominance. But you always had to talk about something.
Right.
And that's where we was at. You know, you really got to kick something.
Because even when from like 2004 to 2008, 2009ish, when hip hop and hot wings was happening. It was an event that was going on at the Peanut at a bar called the Peanut every Sunday on 9th Street, and they served wings and beer. So it's just called hip hop and hot wings. Everybody and their mama of all quote unquote genres of rap music or hip hop, backpackers, street hip gangsters, whoever, woo blah blah blah. Everybody was there every week, and that's how I knew that once again, KC can be a problem if we want to be. If we can figure out how to take this and come together, consistent. But it just, I don't know. But that was, I think, the end of hip hop and hot wings. I think was the turn, was because there was no longer a central place where it didn't matter
who you are. It's about skill.
Right. It didn't matter what your subject matter was necessarily. It was about can you rock this mic? Can you convey yourself? Can you what I'm saying? Can get your point across? Can you entertain us? Yeah. And make us and I just not just rap, but just do you have something more than just because anybody can say shit that rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Does that make you think?
Right.
I got a question for you. Were y'all open mics then? Like, how much did they cost to get on?
Shit, it cost $5 to get in, and then you just sign up on the for what we did. It was $5 to get in. And you
was
sign up.
$3 for like 9 months.
Yeah.
So it's like
five and below, 2, 3,
It'd be like shit now.
And we had the $2 hollers, didn't we?
Yeah,
we started off with the $2 hollers.
The $2 holler.
Like, tell them how much they make you pay.
It'd be like shit now, and this is it's shit like, all right, so I'll tell you before, like when I first got back into rap, like I used to do shows through Afton.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm familiar with
the pay to play situation.
They still sending me emails.
Yeah, me too. Dude just texted me today, like we got a hot show.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah. So it's like I did that for like a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, I feel like I'm at a level where I shouldn't have to like buy the tickets essentially, gain my money back just to get $50 from that split when the club is making way more than that off drinks and shit, right?
Right.
So I stopped doing that, and like my shows got limited, and I was cool with that. Then you start having showcases.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have showcases pop up, which are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I won a showcase, which I shout out to Big Break Magazine. But now it's like open mics. Now it's like y'all can come rock, but it's like $15, $20. You know what I'm saying? Like. And it's like, you know what I'm saying,
That's
like
the
how
term,
do
P,
you
that's
like how
the
do you
term.
like how do you feel you gonna get people to come in, you know what I'm saying, to your like, or well not how do you, because it's not y'all, but it's like they expect people to come in. I gotta pay you to, you know what I'm saying, put on, you know what I'm saying, just to let other people see what I got, you know what I'm saying, and I hope to meet other people doing the same like y'all did. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta do that and buy my drinks and shit too.
Well, our perspective when we were doing our open mic shit was that we wanted to get artists out here that wanted to work. You know what I mean? That wanted to get some stage time and really hone their craft, right?
Because a lot of times the bigger shows that we would be booking at like Riot Room and Czar or 906 or wherever, we getting the opening acts from the
open mic.
I mean, it was gravy for us. You know what I'm saying? Because
we had a pool of talent to pick from.
We got
to open for national artists.
But how impartial was y'all back in the day?
Extremely.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Extremely impartial.
Even more so.
When did it get away from that?
It was it
never did for me.
It remained a meritocracy.
Yeah.
This shit's crazy out here.
No, it remained a meritocracy. Now I'll tell you, if you want to say that where there were problems, right? Amazingly, there was some cats, there was some entitlement that some niggas started assuming that, hey, bro, this is an open mic. You know, yeah, like.
Oh yeah, we did have.
I'm here to give you a spotlight, but I'm here to give you 1-2 songs worth of spotlight. Right? So when I call your motherfucking name, be ready to go.
Now,
and you can have as ornate of production value as you want to have.
Some cats were smart. They would have, they DJ homeboy or producer homeboy put together a quick mega medley mix, you know what I'm saying, to have like 4 or 5 songs that they can get off in like 3 minutes. Or, you know what I'm saying, parts of and I'm like, no, that's smart. You know what I'm saying? You giving people a gang of stuff, you giving more of a show. Right, you know what I'm saying? And it shows me you can work with a DJ if need be live. Right, you know what I'm saying? So
Don't bring me the CD that you just pulled out of your fucking car.
Yeah,
that you've been pushing in and out of your fucking car, dog.
Yeah, all types of dust, scrapes on it.
With your motherfucking recordings on it.
The bread. And when the bread come into play, that's a whole nother turn. Tone, what was you about to say?
Shit, nigga, like, I wasn't about to say none. Honestly, I was about to say this nigga said a word. I ain't know what the fuck it meant. What was it again?
Meritocracy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck is that, bro? I ain't even gonna lie.
That nigga's an ADAX and I was like, yeah.
So yeah, basically like what you earn you earn control of the of government or of the. You set the law by how much work you put in.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You don't work, you don't need.
I mean, I'm not gonna get too far into this because I didn't drink a lot of and whatnot, but there are a lot of socialists and communist ideologies that will
think with a smaller market,
that consider themselves meritocracies, whether or not that's valid or not.
Yeah.
Right. I truly believe that we set our shit up as a meritocracy. Like the cast that was out here putting forth effort, we gave them a way to rise up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because if you came to the open mic every week with the same song,
I know that kid's kind of
Hey.
But if you come into the open mic and like you doing the same, you might do it a couple weeks and then you switch it up and do another one, and you got a repertoire. Hey, I'm gonna pull you to the side and be like, hey, check it out. You've been coming, and I'm gonna show you our appreciation. Next week, put together 15 minutes. And I'm gonna have you as one of the featured artists
for the
yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So get your CDs together to sell.
Get your merch.
If you got T-shirts, have them. You know what I'm saying. Some cats listen. Most cats didn't.
Yeah.
So when it was day night to perform, yeah, I'm giving you $50 to do this 15 minutes, and I know it's just $50, but it's more than what I was getting at this stage of the game when you know what I'm saying when I was starting out.
Some niggas was living fairy tales.
Man, shit, so at least they ain't had to pay to do it.
And no, you didn't have to pay to do that.
Nope.
Shit.
Nope.
They ain't had to pay to do it. They got that off the strength of them just showing up and doing what they had to do.
So it was about the skill.
I'm gonna pay you.
Because that's how I came up. Yeah, I came up having to, prove I can do whatever it is I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you work for it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got cats literally opening up for GLC who's performing literally a block away from Kanye.
Oh yeah.
At the same fucking time, you know what I mean?
We did the official Watch the Throne after party.
Kanye, yeah.
Man.
And that
you know
was
how long I had that motherfucker in my car for, though?
Yeah,
man.
bro, it's
Oof.
a big record,
Bro,
man.
and they connected to
I had that
it in
motherfucker in
another
there for
way.
like 2.5 straight.
I believe it because I had it in for a solid
and
year and a half.
cats that put in work in the open mic got some opportunity.
A couple of them got some backstage passes.
Now it's not like that no more. Now it's the bread. Now it's the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta have that bread, man. You gotta have the bread to get on the radio. You gotta have the bread to man, to push your shit, all that, man. To perform, all that shit, man.
Absolutely. I mean, that's you can't ignore that shit. But and maybe that's part of our downfall is that
and the radio too
is that we focused on the artistry and building up the artistry, right? And we didn't tax nobody. We didn't tax nobody. We didn't tax nobody. You know what I mean? And we probably should have.
We could
once or twice,
but we didn't.
Once or twice we should have.
It was out of the love.
It wasn't. It wasn't about that. You know what? We've been talking for 2 hours. We're gonna wrap it up, but we're gonna keep talking. I appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, we didn't get to it, but recast T'Challa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Recast
T'Challa.
Recast everybody in the world, man.
If for no other reason, I need the Storm.
Yeah, either John David or Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yeah.
Either or.
John Boyega.
Damson Idris.
Come on, bro. Come on. You hitting us. Ready for that, man.
Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend some time hanging out with us, and we appreciate that. Real quick,
you gonna get some Buddha. You gonna get some Buddha palms again.
Oh yeah.
Next Friday.
Yeah, straight up.
This over here to the left of the screen that I'm pointing at, scan that, nominate us for best podcast, best local podcast. And
do that shit. Hold up.
Hey, we went a whole 2 hours without talking about shitting on the sheet cake.
Man, I'm hella proud of us.
Or $45 hand jobs.
I'm really proud of us.
So I appreciate it. C.E.D, how can they get a hold of y'all online?
Listen, man, we on Instagram at C.E.D Studios. You heard? That's again on Instagram at C.E.D Studios.
All right, when I do the edits, I'll make sure I put that
down below
across so that and throughout the episode, so that way people can check in with you. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can increase your following, not necessarily Instagram following, but just your fan base following.
Followers is a nice follow, brother.
So check them out. C.E.D Studios on Instagram. All platforms. I've checked out some of the Giador beat tape, and like I said, it's like what was the term that you used for it?
It was modern nostalgia.
Modern nostalgia. Yeah, it is.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, it just real quick, the feel of it to me was like passing me by from the far side, kind of.
Hey, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because that song, that same, because that was very modern, but it was also had that undertone of old school. You know what I'm saying? That's the same kind of vibe I get when I heard what I listened to. So
I like that.
Yeah, I'm checking it out, man. It's a process for me to listen to music.
Yeah,
so
man. I can't wait for y'all to hear the next one.
That's a lot from P, y'all. Y'all just don't know. That's a lot coming from PL.
I can't wait for y'all to hear the next one, man. The next one's gonna be
Okay. Well, we'll talk after. But
Hey, straight up, I told the youngins to tune in on this one.
Yeah. That's what's up. Thank you, Rob.
I told the youngins to tune in on this craftsmanship up in here. You know what I mean? Straight up craftsmanship.
Had it right the first time.
Yeah.
That's a craftsmanship in
here.
Yeah.
So, cook every day, y'all.
Cook every day.
C.E.D.
C.E.D.
Remember, live life for those that ain't around to do that no more. Hug your kids, hug your elders. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody you love them this week.
Show love, man.
And we'll holler at you not next week, because next week's going to be Funky Fresh First Fridays.
Pop your collar.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be.
Skadoosh.
I might have a new look for you.
And I might have a little guest set from DJ Buddha Palms next week.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Everybody, you all have been here, so you all are official to come back whenever you want.
Yo.
You know where we are. You know what time we doing it. Just knock, ring the doorbell, text, whatever. Let me know. You know, so that way.
Oh, I got the ring. I'ma see you.
Yeah.
That garage open. All you hear is
What's up?
So once again, you know, like I said, appreciate everybody tuning in, watching this, following on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that good propaganda. Y'all have a good one, man.
Peace. Yeah,
Peace.
deuces.
Thanks for having us.